What do you consider yourself? What do you consider yourself? How do you term yourself? How would you term yourself?
I'm a esteemed journalist, despite what the Open for the News says.
Yes.
I'm your sidekick, and I'm totally cool with that.
What if you're saying you're my sidekick? What if I told you that traditional sidekick roles are just not needed? You don't need it.
I would take great offense to that.
I'll go down this wormhole. I don't care. I was thinking about this yesterday again, based on the fact that the Oscars, ABC and Oscars agreed, second straight year, we don't need a host. What do we need a host for? We'll just use the voice of God. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out now to present best technical merit, whatever. Here comes two famous people who look lovely together. Come on out. Yay. I will read something off the prompter, something that hopefully I can read off the prompter. And now, Celebrity 2. I will read something off the prompter and hopefully not mess it up, and hopefully it will be properly written by the writing staff, and then here are the nominees. Hopefully it won't be awkward.
Right. And the winner is?
Because if it's awkward, and something needs to be discussed in the open by, let's just say, somebody who's got a fun sense of humor, who could deliver a line, who could talk about the elephant in the room, remove some of the pressure for everybody, and move the proceedings forward. That person's not there. That person's not there. That's the role of a host. Don't need that. You know what? Saturday Night Live could be done without a host.
Ooh.
They could do it without a host. SNL could absolutely be done without a host. You've got a cast of people. You've got a writing staff. You could just do one skit, come up. They already do a cold open. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the cast. Run it. Out after that comes another skit. A member of the cast comes out, addresses the audience, says something funny, throws to a skit. The cast can handle it.
Well, who's going to introduce the musical guest?
A member of the cast. There's only 25 of them.
Okay.
They could do it. Not the same show, though, without a host, because a host is there to make things seem special. The host's presence actually doesn't have to make it seem special. It can actually make it more special. Saturday Night Live could absolutely be done and produced and executed and distributed week in, week out without a host. But it's better with a host because it's somebody that you don't expect to see. It's somebody that's brought in to what is normally put in front of the audience that expects something from Saturday Night Live. They bring him in. It's a guest. It's a guest.
Yeah,
It's
they're
somebody.
topical. They're usually hot at the moment.
Nope. Well, let's just remove that from a host. You could still do it. There's so many different things you could technically do without a host.
Rich, you got to move on. You got to move on.
No, I'm sorry, Matt Ryan. I'm sorry, Matt. Because I am naturally pissed off about this because I am a host by profession. I don't go around saying, you know what do you do for that? I used to say I'm a sportscaster. I used to. Because that's what I did. I was a sportscaster. I was a sports center guy, then a sportscaster. But I'd like to, you know what? If I made up a business card, you know what would be on it? Host. I'm a host. That's what I do for a living. I host things. You know what? You could also have something at your house, a dinner party.
Sure.
Without a host, right?
You could.
You could. It would be a little awkward.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, whose house is this? I don't know. But here's food.
There's some music
Somebody
and drinks.
opens the door, welcomes you in, sets the stage, welcomes you out, shows you to a door, lets you know what's going on. That's what a host does.
I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
I do, because this is so upsetting to me that the entertainment industry punts now. Or in the case of the Golden Globes, has somebody who is hilarious, but wears essentially a neon sign saying, I don't like you people, and I don't really want to be here. Which is not the role of a host. The role of a host is basically to say, this is great. It's awesome.
Welcome.
Welcome. This is the most exciting event that you could possibly be watching right now. Thank you for watching. You have many different viewing options in this 21st century with thousands of channels and things that you could watch on demand. So thank you for watching everybody dress up and play beautiful and watch an awards ceremony and lose yourself for 3 hours. Guess what? I'll entertain you. But no, sports guy, we can't do it. Sports guys, we can't do it. We can't do it. What do we know about the movies except everything about pop culture? And what do we know about Hollywood?
Yeah,
I stroll out there, Meryl Streep will be like, "Who is this guy?" Fine. So what? Write something, I can deliver it. I can read a prompter like nobody's business.
I think it's time to get a hashtag going. Eisen for Oscars.
Just to save the host. That's the hashtag. Save the host. Why'd you have to bring it up again?
You know what? I apologize to the listeners. That's my fault. I just could sense that you wanted to get that off your chest.
One more
again.
time? I thought I got it all off.
I
was thinking.
I thought you needed more time.
Saturday Night Live is a perfect example. You could still have the same show. You could still have the same content. You could still have the same hilarity without a host. You could do it. But it's better with a host.
Agreed.
Why can't the Oscars be viewed the same way? Or the Golden Globes with a host that doesn't come out with a Quentin Tarantino blowtorch and just waste the entire room and basically say, I don't want to be here. And if I didn't actually care about some of these TV shows and movies, which I did, I'd have turned it off. Hey,
Get your damn act together.
Ricky, you don't care about it? Guess what? Neither do I. Click. You just basically told me these people in this room suck. They're totally, absolutely hypocritical because they do business with people whose politics they disagree with. And thank your God and F off. Which is, on the joke front, on the humor front.
Very funny.
I get the joke.
Yeah.
But if I'm supposed to sit there and watch something, click. What if you watched a game show and the host is like, "Hey, everybody, there's $100,000 at stake right now, but a meteor could hit us, and what does it matter all anyway?" Bases loaded, 2 outs, season on the line. But you know what? It's just a game. No. Play-by-play hosts make it better. Now I'm done. Actually, I'm not done.
Hashtag Eisen for Oscars. Hashtag save the host.
Save the hosts.
Host wormhole, Dolan wormhole. What's worse, Brockman?
Uh-oh.
Put that up.
Uh-oh. All right, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers.
You want to move me on? Moving on.
Again, that's my fault.
Well, now I can't get into it because I
think you're equally as fired up about Green Bay.
It's not the same.
Being sleeped
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Okay, we can do it after.
No, actually, you know what?
We can do it after.
What do we need quarterbacks for? We don't really need quarterbacks.
Oh,
no, we don't. We don't need quarterbacks. You know what? I'll tell you. Obviously, we need quarterbacks. But the way that the Oscars are handling the host role is, I swear to God, it's the Wildcat offense. You can gain yards.
Right, Taysom Hill.
You can gain yards. It's something to look at that's different. When it all comes down to it, not sustainable. Can't score points.
Ronnie Brown situation.
You can move it down the field. You can move it down the field. Yes, you can gain yards. You can surprise. You can get a first down. You can move the ball down the field. But for points, championships, got to have the quarterback. The Oscars, the last 2 years, the Wildcat offense of programming.
It's like a show management situation.
Really?
Like game management.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Putting 15 celebrities on the stage to play the role of host, the Ronnie Brown of Oscaring. Yeah. It's the Wildcat. Thank you for helping me workshop that
buddy.
On live radio and television,
That's
Chris.
why I'm your sidekick.
But what do we need you for? We don't need you. Eventually, I would have come up with it myself. Eventually.
Rich, you got to move on.
No.
You got to move on.
I will not.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.